The Lagos State government has recorded yet another significant milestone through the State Commodities and Futures Exchange with the official listing of 23.4 billion naira classic rice spot contracts for trading on its platform. This comes 2 years after the Commodities Exchange launched the 5 billion naira Series 1 of the 30 billion naira Eko Rice contract.
Eko Rice, being produced in the Mota area of Ikorodu, Lagos, is an initiative of the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu designed to achieve food security in the state. After the successful acceptance of Eko Rice into the market, another historic feat has been made yet again with the listing of the Eko Rice Classic on the Lagos Commodities and Futures Exchange as it formally connects Nigeria's capital markets with the agricultural sector.
Years ago, Lagos State asked a fundamental question: how do we guarantee food security for our people while reducing dependence on imported rice? The answer was found in a long-term investment in farmers, in processing facility, and in structured supply chain that could deliver not only quantity, but quality. That vision gave back to farming clusters, support for local producers, and ultimately the Lagos Rice Mill, which is based in Imota in Lagos State. The Lagos Rice Mill is now the largest in sub-Saharan Africa and the third largest in the world. From those early steps, Eko Rice emerged as a proudly Nigerian brand trusted by households for quality and consistency. But progress does not stop at success. What we were witnessing today is the evolution of Eko Rice into a higher standard, Eko Rice Classic, an upgraded version that embodies improved processing, better packaging, and global competitiveness. With its listing on LCFE, Eko Rice Classic had moved from being just a staple food to becoming a structured financial asset valued at 23.4 billion naira. This transformation is proof that agriculture in Nigeria is not only feeding our people, but also attracting investment, creating wealth, and building confidence in our economy.
The State Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Abisola Olusonya, commended the Lagos Commodities and Futures Exchange for the initiative and highlighted the importance of the Eko Rice Classic listing.
Eko Rice was designed to be more than a meal, it was designed to be a model. Today, with this 23.4 billion naira listing, that vision has expanded in scale and in meaning. Eko Rice is no longer only about what we eat, it has now become a structured commodity, a tradable financial asset, and a benchmark for what Nigerian agriculture can achieve when government, private sector, and our farmers all work together towards a common goal. This is history in the making. The 23.4 billion naira Eko Rice Classic Spot contract represents 3 important gains for our people. For our farmers, it opens access to a transparent market that rewards their hard work with fair value, stable demand, and improved income. It moves them from uncertainty into stability, from subsistence to prosperity. For our economy, it marks a concrete step towards reducing rice imports, conserving foreign exchange, and stimulating local production and processing at scales we once thought impossible. And for our youth and women, it creates pathways for jobs, innovation, and entrepreneurship across the value chain, from farming to processing, from logistics to trading, from packaging to export. This is not just about rice. It is also about building a model that can be replicated across value chains such as maize, cassava, cocoa, and other commodities, where Lagos and indeed Nigeria have a strong competitive advantage. And if this can be done with rice, it can be done with any other crop. And LCFE is helping to prove that point.
On his part, the managing director of the Lagos Commodities and Futures Exchange explained that the rice contract is a direct pipeline for channeling investments into the local agricultural value chain.
This listing that we're experiencing today took 4 years for us to get to this point. We throw it into SEC, they throw it out, that the risk profile is not yet ready. We throw it in, they throw it out that you don't have this ready. And this has been from the time that the DG was heading the commodities ecosystem, and he's now the DG. So today we're doing 23.4 billion. I want to thank the Honorable Commissioner for being here today, Dr. Fashola here, particularly Mr. Governor. He was here earlier, about 2 years ago. He believed so much that Lagos State is the fulcrum for finance in Nigeria and should be center point for commerce by way of comparative advantage. And like the Commissioner had mentioned earlier, this is just going to be a template to what we're going to be doing in other sectors apart from the rice value chain. And the brokers are here that are going to trade it, and they're going to trade at the opening price, and they're going to be a closing price today. So from today onwards in Nigeria, for the first time, you are going to be seeing a structured reference point for pricing of a structured product, particularly in the rice value chain.
Capital market operators, key stakeholders within the agro-commodities ecosystem, and the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission underscores the critical partnership between the market operators and its benefits for farmers.
It has always been said, what is the value of a commodity exchange to an economy, let alone the Nigerian farmers? One of the greatest challenges for farmers is about the price discovery, the ability to produce and sell in a market where there is no arbitrage. The listing of the Eko Rice today marks a new beginning for Nigerian farmers. That is to say, you can list your rice or your commodities with the strength and knowledge that your pricing will be adequate and it will take you home. That is a milestone, and we are glad to be part of that history. And so the existence of a platform shows that there is a bid and there's an offer without the necessary arbitrage that always makes mockery of the value of the pricing of any particular commodity or security, as the case may be. So that is why the use of a commodities market or a commodities exchange platform is about the best thing that can happen to the Nigerian farmer, in the sense that there will be no arbitrage, in the sense that people are able to know concretely what the price of this market is or this commodity is wherever that commodity is available. And so that's what it is.
This is wonderful. It makes it easier for us to buy rice. Not that every time we continue going to Kano, or from the people going to Cotonou, but with Lagos Commodities Stock Exchange, it's very easy now that you can access to rice, and it makes the rice cheaper that everybody can afford. It's a good thing.
The listing of Eko Rice Classic has been described as a game changer that could pave the way for a more robust and self-sufficient agricultural sector in Lagos and Nigeria at large.